Hey everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking with Nan. My camera is crooked. There we go, maybe that'll help a little bit. I'm just doing had some leftover cornbread, and I'm making a little what we call cornbread salad. It never is the same for me. It always is different with whatever I've got to go in it. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna take, I think I might even need to get a bigger bowl. Hang on a minute, I got out 2 bowls here, and I don't think either one of them is gonna be big enough. Hang on a second. I don't have a shortage on bowls, for sure. If I can get this out of there. I put my little paper plates in here sometimes. They go down in my bowl. So let's just get started here. I'm gonna make a little cornbread salad, but I'm just making it with what I've got today, okay? So I'm gonna take a little bit of cornbread, and I'm gonna crumble that in the bottom of my bowl. I always make it with leftover cornbread. And like I said, it's never the same. I never make it the same twice. So I've just got a can of pinto beans, just using canned beans. A lot of times when I have made a big pot of soup beans, as we call them, pinto beans, whatever you want to call them, I will make cornbread salad when I make that. The juice is good in there too. So I'm going to put a little bit of that around through there. And then I'm going to put, let me grab something real quick. Okay, I've got, this is probably 1.5 cups of fresh onions and green bell peppers that I have chopped. You can see that. Put some of those. Then I'm going to put a little bit of corn. This is just whatever your favorite corn is. I don't use cream corn. I always use whole kernel corn. So I'm gonna put a little corn on there. Looking around to see what else I've got here. And right there, I'm gonna start with I've got some ranch dressing already mixed up. You can mix up your favorite. I'm just gonna put a little bit on that layer. On that layer. Let me get my little towel here, okay? Wipe my hand. We're gonna start back over with cornbread. This was about 1/2 pan of cornbread. Then I'm going to finish up this can of pinto beans. Now, sometimes I use peas, and you know, it just depends on what I have going on. That's what I use. So I'm going to take a knife here. This is cucumber. And oh, how I love cucumber in my, you use what you got fresh out of the garden. You can use tomatoes. Be sure and drain them. If you're going to use tomatoes, drain them, because you don't want it big and soggy. You're going to have enough. There we go. Got some carrot around, that around in there. You can, and I'm going to put some corn, the rest of that can of corn. Woo, my back. Woo-wee. see. Now I'm going to put some more of the onions and the green bell peppers. This is not going to make a humongous, I'm just going to go ahead and put all that on there, okay? It's not going to make a whole huge bowl, but this is going to be enough for pop. I've got all these dishes that I have washed today. I've been cooking and I've washed all these dishes up behind me. If you see them in the sink, they're draining. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit more of the ranch dressing. Let this soak. The longer you let this soak, the better your cornbread salad is. I'm going to take just a little bit of pickle juice. I'm going to grab a big old spoon here and I'm going to get a little bit of the pickle juice. Drizzle that down through it. Now, we'll take some more cornbread, just a little bit. That way you don't waste any of your cornbread or your pinto beans that you fixed or whatever. You know, pinto beans are usually, they're usually fixed in a big pot, so you usually have quite a few. Here's Sadie. You can have, give Sadie a little bit of cornbread. I'm going to put a little bit of cucumbers around on the top. This was just a half of an English cucumber. If y'all got fresh cucumbers, use the smaller ones. And if you don't like cucumbers, leave it out. Use something else. Let me rinse my hands. That cornbread makes a, it makes a real mess. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is just take a little bit more of the ranch dressing. We want all that to soak down in there. And I'll cover it with some plastic. How about a bite of cucumber? Then I'm going to clean all this mess up. You can use your fresh vegetables, whatever you, it's always different with me. It's always different with me. I'm going to put some plastic over that and we'll be right back. You know, about the time I got it covered up, I thought, two things I forgot. Let me straighten up my camera a little bit. Two things I forgot. One of them was bacon. I usually crumble bacon on there or bake real bacon bits. Let me tell you something. I don't have any. I thought I had some. This is the second dish today that I thought I had some and I didn't. So I'm putting, forgot my cheese and my bacon. So, we got some good cheese there for Papa. He likes the 4 cheese. So we just use the Mexican style. And when he calls me, he always calls me before he comes home. And when he calls me, I'm going to tell him, run by the supermarket and get some bacon bits, real bacon bits, real bacon pieces, because that has to go on top or you just miss the whole thing. See, that's what I've been cooking all day, young'uns, and it just leaves your mind, you know, leaves your mind. Don't know about me. But I want to tell y'all that about forgot that. Just want to tell you that I love you. I appreciate you so much watching with me. I've been cooking all day. You can see with the dishes over there that's been washed and are draining. And just want to tell y'all how much that I care about you and how much I appreciate you. You'll never know how much I appreciate you sharing my videos and putting me out there. That's how I get new followers, and that's how that we proceed to go on, you know, and go into different homes. Thank you for your prayers, for your encouragement. I don't know what I would do without the good Lord and without you all. You are truly my friends, truly my friends. I love y'all and I pray for y'all, and I know you do me too, but just want to thank you for what you do for me, you know, and how good you are to me. And I hope you get a chance to make you a, with whatever you've got left over. If you want to use English peas, if you want to use corn, if you want to use, you know, pinto beans, whatever you want to stack it up with. It's really good. It's really good, and I hope you get a chance. I will see you next time, and I want you to remember, young'uns, how much that the good Lord loves you. I mean, we would be nothing without the good Lord. And let me tell you something. We don't know what tomorrow brings, do we? But we know who brings tomorrow, don't we? God, Jesus. Let me tell you something. Just put your trust in Him. We may be going through tough times sometimes, but we have to put our trust in the Lord. No matter what comes, I hope that if something big comes in your life, and I hope and pray that it don't, but if it does come in all of our lives, that you all remember and say, I remember Nan saying, cling to the Lord, and put your trust in God. He's the one that will see us through the deep waves and the shallow waves of life, okay? I will see you next time. Remember how much God loves you, okay? See ya, Lord willing. Bye-bye.